Hey, what's up guys, it's Andre Other here, bringing you guys another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Logic type beat. Let's get into it. So I started the beat off with a synth chord that I found on Splice. I was just on Splice searching for different sounds and I ended up coming across this sound that I really liked. So I imported it into Logic and I came up with this melody. So after we established the melody, I then moved on to the drums, but this time I started the drums off with some kicks. I found these really punchy kicks that I really like the sound of, and then I played this very simple kick pattern. And when you hear everything played together, it should sound like this. So after that, I then wanted to add some open hats. I didn't want to use the traditional trap open hats that I use in a lot of my beats. I wanted to find a more old school acoustic sounding open hat. So I searched around for a little bit and I ended up finding this open hat that sounded perfect. I just pitched it down a little bit so it can really match the vibe of the beat, and it ended up sounding like this. And when you hear that with everything else, it should sound like this. So after that, I then moved on to the snares. I wanted to find a snare that had like an old school kind of vibe to it. So I looked through my drum kits and I ended up coming across this snare that I really liked and that really matched the vibe of the beat. So I then put on this very simple snare pattern. And when you hear that played with the rest of the beat, everything should sound like this. So after that, I then moved on to the hi-hats. I didn't want to do the typical hi-hat pattern that I normally do on my beats. So I went on Splice and I found this different hi-hat loop that I really liked and that really matched the vibe of the beat. And I thought it went really well with the rest of the drums, and it sounds like this. And then when you play everything together, it should sound like this. So after that, I wanted to add some bass to the beat, but I didn't want to use the typical 808s because I wanted to find a bass that kind of matched the vibe of the beat. So I found this bass that I already used on one of my beats before, but I really like this bass and I thought it really matched the vibe of this beat. So I came up with this really simple bass line that matched the main melody, and it sounds like this. And when you hear everything played together, it should sound like this. So after that, the beat was pretty much finished, but I just wanted to add a different bass melody. So I have a section of the beat where you only really hear the bass and the drums. So I wanted to come up with a different bass line for that section, and the bass line just sounds like this. And when you hear that played with the rest of the beat, everything should sound like this. So that was pretty much it, guys. That was every single component there was to this beat, and that was the whole process that went into making this beat. The only thing I had to do after that was structure the beat, and that's exactly what I did. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video though, please hit the like button down below and subscribe for more, because I have way more videos like this coming out. every single week. If you guys want to purchase any beats, including the beat used in this video, please go to andreoller.beatstars.com. and if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter and you can follow me on Instagram for all the latest updates, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.